Hey, Dr. D.
Hi, how we doing?
Good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Pause.
All right, so we'll probably wait another minute or so while people trickle in here. Jeez, so we're going to be mainly going over our that document that I added. So if for some reason you have not seen it yet, if you go to Gensbar eLearning and Physics 312, and over on the left where it says resources, and you look at moving online, and that's what we'll be going over today.
My computer's frozen.
We can still hear you.
Yeah, I can see you moving the mouse and clicking the screen, but I'm trying to split my screen and it's frozen. Oh, well, we see you moving. You just
Right.
Put your hand off your head.
Hope everybody's staying safe out here.
Looks like I'm about to.
Trying to.
Hey.
At least our professors get to work from home now, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it just means I don't have any of my normal stuff, so I've got to move it.
Right. So you said we sign in, go to our class, go to resources, then go to moving.
Why you got the lights off?
Yeah,
You said
moving
what?
online.
Okay, cool. This should be a fun experience.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure.
It is. Who you telling? A lot of people don't even check their email, so I wonder how this will work.
Yeah, I've been pleased with the percentage of students I've had showing up. I thought for sure it was going to be like me and two people all day, but I've had at least 50%, I think, which is.
Well, I'm hoping everybody wants to. I hope everybody's not seeing this as a spring break.
Right.
Right, or they're still going to be whatever they are now next semester.
Yeah, they're going to be retaking the same classes. All right, so we shall see who all else decides to come in. But thank you all for coming and bearing with us as we move along with this insanity.
Question.
Hold on, I'm still trying to get my thingy up on my computer.
Think it's
My
possible
Google
that
on
we're
my
coming
Allen.
back to Allen?
Do what?
Think it's possible that we're coming back to Allen?
Ooh.
I've heard people say that, we could be back as early as April. I've also heard some places that have gone ahead and canceled school for like the rest of the year. We'll see, I guess.
But I kind of feel like the point for everybody who just moved out of the dorms, just imagine them having to move all that stuff back in for 1 month.
Or less, yeah.
Yeah, so that I don't know.
See me in the same repeated clothes.
Right, look, only gonna bring 5 outfits, 2 towels from 2
Right.
Phys.
I've packed more for a vacation than I have for.
Oh, that's your computer. That's not mine. What's that on your computer doing there? Hold on, wait. Where's my computer at? I got it. We got the same exact computer, so I gotta make sure. I was definitely just on here clicking, trying to figure out why my notifications are popping up.
Look at all these people tuning in. Welcome to the Physics. I don't know which number exactly, but welcome to the Physics 2 YouTube channel.
Might as well.
I'm your co-host, Cody Watson, with Professor Dr. Charles Dean. Today we will be going over
All right.
over what we're doing for the rest of the semester. So stay tuned.
Thank you,
Co-host. You can just call me co-host.
my co-host,
Can y'all still see me?
Poppy Watto.
Yeah.
My computer.
Oh
just
yeah, I
blacked
forgot
out.
my name is Poppy Watto here. Let me
Okay,
check.
now your computer is frozen.
They talking about
I was about to say now you're frozen. We can still hear you though.
Our special guest today, future Dr. Dakota Span. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing?
You're wild.
Just shining some light on this dark time called the coronavirus. Yeah. AKA, it's a scam by the government. But who said that?
My computer is literally blacking out.
Now you're
I mean, we
back.
see you now.
I know you can see me because my camera's on. My computer
y'all know
screen
what this
is
feel
pitch
like.
black.
Feel
Y'all
like
know
the
what this
plague.
feel like? No, this
The
feel
plague.
like we about to play a whole game, like online.
Oh yeah. Fortnite, sign in.
Dr. D hosting it.
Oh, did y'all hear
Yeah.
about USC? You heard about USC?
Oh yeah,
Boom,
having
some
cases
noobs.
of the coronavirus on campus.
Yeah.
It
They
was
said 7 students had it.
the one I read. They say it was 12 total cases, 11 off campus and 1 on campus.
I just got through moving her out, but she needs to go to the mail room. Okay. All right. Thank
Look at the
you.
little face.
One of y'all. That ain't me. I'm at the house by myself.
Okay, somebody tell me the code because I'm gonna shut off my computer.
The code. What you mean the code?
What
On Cengage.
Just hit the link.
The code. It's on
Does
Cengage.
it work with my phone? My computer is pitch black, but you can still see me.
You talking about the eLearning code and all that?
Bro, why Kaylin look like that?
Okay.
Ain't no way he on you like that, Caitlin.
What? Are you in the car?
Yeah.
Why are you talking about people? You in the car?
How you in class in the car?
Okay.
Hey, look, I'm at class. That's something that matters.
That is all that matters. I don't care if he's in a car,
In the bathroom.
with a fox.
Oh no, if he was in the
box.
bathroom, he had to get out of there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get out the phone if you're in the bathroom. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought
Yeah,
Cody was
because
in
I
the
was just
bathroom
in
for
the
a second.
bathroom.
That's
But at
what
least
I
I turned
text
off
him
the
and
camera.
asked
I
him.
turned off the camera.
Bathroom.
Roll call.
Okay, I'm finna shut my computer off.
I'm in my class.
I'm dead.
He's not doing class.
Rochelle, you still in that same spot you
Why
was in the
couldn't they just do
What you
60%
talking about,
attendance?
man?
If they did 60% attendance for
Mind
the
you, I
rest
had
of the
the thing
semester
on
online,
the
I
whole
would
time.
gladly join y'all every class. 60% attendance, 20% tests, 20% quizzes. That's how it should be.
All right. We good?
I believe so.
Everybody,
I'm still trying to log into my Allen. It's saying that my username and password is wrong.
That ain't good.
Hold on, let me swipe up, see if I can do it.
I
Right,
just turned my computer completely off. So
I should try.
no, I'm so sorry.
Somebody put on Snapchat talking about some. Don't y'all be joining these video calls looking hit.
Okay.
I'm
not about to dress up for no video call.
Right.
Right. I can just my camera
y'all
off.
are
I'm
lucky I'm
here.
wearing
The
pants.
same thing at the same
I'm
time.
y'all looking at weird things. Right.
But we don't even know if you have pants on. Nobody.
I'm dead.
I'm still in my
I mean, we in the house, so I really don't think.
Oh wow.
I had a whole girl. I had a whole girl over here in a glass of wine earlier in my first class.
No, you really did. He had a glass of wine.
You
I was
said
just
a
sipping right
girl
now.
in
Me
a
and
glass
Dr.
of
Always share
wine?
Dr. Jergens like
Me and
Dr.
Dr.
Jenkins
Driggins
like, all right, I knew it.
I was just sipping that Moscato, aka apple juice.
You look like a deer in headlights when the bottle came across the screen.
Oh.
Everybody's like,
that's
yeah.
not apple juice.
All right.
Oh well,
Okay,
I feel like
I'm inside now. In my alley.
All right.
if we already signed into your WebAssign, we good, right, Dr. D?
Yeah. Well, that's a not really a part that's an issue for y'all. That's more for my other classes, but I figured I'd make one document.
Makes sense.
But yeah. So first,
I'm sorry, guys. Excuse the background noise right now.
first order of business, I guess, is
You said what?
the homework is still going to be done through WebAssign, and I will be opening all of the old assignments.
Oh God, yes.
I'm gonna need those pictures, Dakota.
Immediately, I
You
will
said the
not be
pictures?
opening them later, like I had previously discussed. So I figure give you guys as much time as I can to get all that stuff up and running.
Sound like I'm driving either Charleston.
So if you have not done so, it is highly imperative that you go ahead and get signed up for the WebAssign stuff, because most of the assignments are going to be done through there. So go to getenrolled.com, type in allenuniv.sc with the highlighted code there. Yeah. So the test format is going to be similar to how we've done online tests in the past. You guys are more accustomed to it than my other classes are, but this is the basic overview. So again, they'll be timed. You'll have a little bit more than the usual class time. To do it, I'll probably be giving 3 different attempts to make up for any issues regarding tech. So just remember, be ready to take it. Because once you open the test, timer starts. And then also one thing I'll be adding is it's probably helpful to show some work in case you get it wrong, but you got most of it there. There was just some math errors somewhere along the way. So I will be allowing you guys to upload either pictures or scans of any work you did. Make sure that it's readable is a big deal, but that way I can give you guys partial credit on that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
One thing that we will be messing with are quizzes, and most likely, just to keep everything kind of consolidated, I will be doing quizzes through WebAssign. It's possible that they will be done through eLearning. eLearning is often not always the most stable or available, so I don't plan to use that unless I have to. I have not seen WebAssign be down unless the internet was down. So I'm going to stick with that. But it's basically going to be a little 1-question assignment that will be open during the entire hour of class time, so that you can work on the quiz near the beginning or the end or in the middle. So that way you'll be able to pay attention to what you need to know for the discussion in class. So that's how we will most likely be doing quizzes. That way, like I said, pretty much all of your assignments will be consolidated to WebAssign, which is generally pretty stable. Class meetings are going to be done normal class time. They're going to be done over this Zoom client. Most of y'all seem to be doing pretty all right with it. I highly suggest going ahead and downloading either the mobile app or the application on your computer, or both, because it makes things much better. However, if you just can't be bothered, then there is just the kind of single-use downloads that work. But since I think everyone across campus has to use this, I highly suggest that you get good at it, because you never know, we might end up using it this fall too. Who knows? But
I pray to God not.
Yeah,
right.
That would be ridiculous, but we
Slip
don't
out.
know. I thought this was going to blow over 2 weeks ago. So, and here we are.
It's a scam.
So with that, I will also be recording these, and I've already got a couple that are uploading from earlier, but I'm working on this YouTube channel to broadcast and store everything, because we won't have smart boards anymore, so we can't really do anything as far as uploading notes with that. However, the entire Zoom chat that we do for the for all of them will be dated and uploaded to YouTube. When I'm finished setting all that up, I will be sending out a link with that. But I've just got to set up my playlists and categories and stuff accordingly. So if you ever miss something, or you want to go back and re-look at something, or look at any of the notes or stuff we did on the board, that's how we will do it. You can kind of see behind me a little bit, I have this giant whiteboard that I'm going to be moving. I got on the other side of the room. It's about as big as the one, it's a little bit wider than the one that's in our classroom. But that's what we're going to be doing notes on. So that's how we will be running that. And for office hours, I make use of an app called Discord. I like it because I've used it for a long time with playing video games. This is what it looks like. So basically, it's a text and voice service.
I'll be right back.
You have different channels for, I've set up a couple basic ones for some different classes, but you can, ask a question to the group, whoever is reading these. Hey, who got number 5? And if you have been reading this and you're logged in to Discord, you'll get a notification about it. So you can kind of use it as a group chat. Or another nice thing is you can so you can take files, and if you want to share a picture or something, or a document, whatever, all you have to do is drag and drop, and whoever else is on there can see it and download it. And you guys can do kind of group work pretty simply over that. So you guys can post questions and share work, do stuff through there. And then as far as straight office hours go, I highly suggest, or this is the main reason I'm using this, is I will be logged into this voice channel pretty much all throughout the day on my phone. So if you need to pop in and ask me a question, you can just jump in there, and it works on both the computer and your phone. Again, there are app versions of both. There's also temporary versions for both. Either way, you go to this link, and it will pop up Discord app. It's going to ask me to sign in and do a bunch of authentication stuff, so I'm not going to log in. But point is, there's a web version and an app version, and it's just you just click on it, and if it's on your phone, it just treats it like a phone call. You talk into it, and you can see my name is lighting up. That means that I'm the one talking. So you could do, I'll probably create a couple other voice channels if you guys ever want to not just completely talk over the text thing. If you guys want to, I don't know, get together and talk about an assignment or something like that, that way you guys can jump in there. The main problem with the reason we can't really do it over Zoom is just not as flexible. It's the group chat and everything that happens over Zoom closes and goes away after the meeting. So this is more like a message board. So you type something and it's there for however long you need it. So yeah. And again, the way you get there is under this, just click that link and it'll take you to the website and you can sign in. It just takes, you just have to create like a little username and a password. I don't care what email you use to sign up for that, because it's not necessarily like school sanctioned. So whatever you want to use, but I do highly suggest it. It's very useful. Let's see. Went over everything I wanted to go through. Yeah. So I guess what's up, man? So yeah, I guess what questions do you guys have? What do y'all want to know more about? Or is that
so we have to finish everything on Cengage?
I'm sorry?
We have to finish everything on Cengage, all of our homework and stuff?
Yes.
Yes, you will. So all of the assignments, the homework, the quizzes, and tests will all be done through WebAssign. Like I said, I'm going to be opening up all of the old homeworks. So you'll be able to go back and finish any ones you didn't previously. But then all of the tests and quizzes are going to show up on there. So like I said, the quizzes will pop up during the class time. So instead of having the last 5 minutes to work, you'll have the whole class time if you need it. So yeah. But yeah, that's where everything will be done through.
All right. Let's go.
Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will see you guys here on Wednesday, where we will be kind of reviewing / finishing up with magnetism, chapter 19 stuff. So otherwise, yeah, y'all take it easy. Stay safe.
Oh, so yeah, I can say yeah. What about labs?
So labs is going to be done virtually. It's not, as far as I know, I don't think we're going to be having an official meeting time, just because it's not really feasible. So I'm having to write up, like recreate and rewrite up all of the different labs, which is fun. But I'm going to send you guys a separate document for how we're going to do that.
Okay.
It will be done virtually through a website that does virtual labs.
So we don't have to come tomorrow from 4 to 6. Labs, we're just going to change them to?
So I heard the come tomorrow between 4 and 6. No, we're not doing that. What was the other question?
If we have to redo labs, we're not still going to do this track and volleyball.
So if you need to make up labs, I will most likely have some virtual labs that you can do to make up that old stuff. So they will be labs that are adjacent to what those labs were about. So if you did those labs, you don't have to worry about it.
I mean, I feel like I speak for more than 100% of the class. If you just want to cancel all the labs, I mean, we won't be mad. I mean,
even if I wanted to, I would probably not be allowed to.
So, just putting grades allowed.
So that's a double.
I mean, because at this point, I'm pretty satisfied with my lab grade.
Right. What?
Well, so if you got an okay lab grade, just imagine that cut in half.
Oh no, never mind then.
Yeah, because that's how the grades work.
You can just put in grades for us. You know.
I can't. I'll get in trouble.
I mean, B, A, B. I mean, look, a hit dog.
I'll tell you this right now. I would not put in A's if I was just putting stuff in.
That's what I'm saying. Give me a B. B zero.
You know, C plus, B.
Make it reasonable.
Make it believable.
Right.
Hey, how you download this app? What app it look like? How it look?
Which one?
It looks like the FaceTime app.
Okay.
Blue and white.
Because I'm gonna have to be doing this on my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're on your computer, it's never show. It'll show better on your phone.
That's why I won't like it.
But I got a Discord app right here.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh,
God. If you want to download it on your computer,
Kendrick, get this out.
Go to.
Hey, somebody needs to turn off their computer.
You heard Kaylin Kendrick. I mean, you heard Kaylin Sue. She talking to who let Sue get this out.
Stop lying, because I did not say that. I was muted. Okay. You see he in San Francisco.
Did somebody ask a question?
Oh, I was talking.
No, I said, what did I just say?
Read your phone.
Oh, do I have to make an account for this? You can't hear me?
Yeah, it's easier because once you go into like the your email and click on the link, it goes straight through with your phone. So you don't have to keep logging in and out.
Yeah, on your phone, it's much easier. You're absolutely right. And yeah, you do have to make an account, but it's like
it's easy.
Yeah, tell me the your username.
It just asks for a username and password. That's it.
Yeah, it's not like
what should everyone call you, like your nickname, something like that?
Yeah. So it'll be nothing profane, or I'll give you an embarrassing nickname. But it does not have to be your given name. Like I said, it's not official, more or less, as long as other people know who you are, who's saying stuff. That's all that really matters. Yeah. So it
definitely look at it.
Takes 30 seconds to download and do. So
no, I was on the group chat.
But yeah. Okay. So cool. Any other questions, comments, concerns?
That's over.
Question.
That is a good question. And
so
if no one
do
else
you know
has,
who was here, who wasn't here? Like,
Attendance-wise, going to be open too?
So attendance-wise, yes. The way that I know whether or not people were here is I can see who all logged in and how long they were logged in. So if you logged in for like a second, yeah, it's not going to fly. So keep that.
Well, I just logged in 3 times, so
yeah, me too.
Right.
I keep losing connection.
Yeah, but I have timestamps on everything. So.
Ooh, Lord! Not that people only came to class for 5 minutes.
5 seconds to left.
So, yeah. Well, that's all I've got for today. Email me or chat me, whatever, if you got any other questions. But otherwise, we'll proceed as normal, like I said, with magnetism on Wednesday.
May God be with all y'all families.
So no class Tuesday.
I didn't say
no class. Thursday.
No, we are not meeting for labs.
Yeah.
Not,
right. No labs.
Lab.
I don't have no
lab.
Yeah.
No.
So, all right, y'all. Well, y'all be good, and we will see y'all in a day or so.
Alrighty.
See you in the
All right,
day.
Dr. D.
I'm logging out of YouTube.
All right. Goodbye.